All right, so OnePlus is coming in hot this year with the OnePlus 13. What's going on, everyone? Josh Quinones here. That is right. I have been using the OnePlus 13 right here for about the past maybe three and a half weeks, and I just got to tell you guys that I have been enjoying my experience with the OnePlus 13. I mean, there is just so much to love about the OnePlus 13. It's pretty awesome. But in this video, I'm just gonna go ahead and share my experience with you all, what it's been like with this device, and then we'll go over some of the specs and the features as well. But let's go and start off with just the overall design, feel, the looks of this device right here. Starting off with the back of the phone. Yes, it does, still resemble last year's OnePlus 12. Still got that same camera module in the back, which I'm not mad at. Honestly, I still think it has a really nice look to it. Still got some Hasselblad branding to the right of that. But one thing that you will notice is this new blue color that we are getting that they are calling Midnight Ocean. Honestly, I absolutely love this color. If you know me, blue is my favorite color. Another thing you'll notice is the material that they have used in the back of this device. It is made of a vegan leather material, has a really nice soft to the touch feel to it. Yeah, it could be a little bit slippery at times, especially if your hands are really dry. But other than that, still has a nice, good feel in the hand. And the phone itself is nice and lightweight. You're not gonna get fatigued holding it for a long period of time. But this device does come in two other colors. We're also getting an Arctic Dawn, or you can go ahead and call it white, but that one is not made with this vegan leather material. Specifically, just this blue color is. The white one comes in a silky glass material, which again does feel nice in the hand and has an absolutely beautiful look to it. And then we have a black color, or you can go ahead and call it Black Eclipse, which is what they're calling it. And that one has a wood grain design in the back, and it looks awesome. It's kind of hard to tell here on camera, but trust me, in person, it looks absolutely amazing. So no matter which color you get with the OnePlus 13 right here, I mean, it's gonna look like a beautiful device. Now just going around the sides, top and bottom of the device, starting off with the left side of the phone, OnePlus, if you're watching this, please do not get rid of the slider. Thank you for still including the slider in this year's OnePlus 13. For me, this slider has come in handy so many times. I can easily just switch my phone into vibrate mode, switch it up to silent mode if I need to turn the volume off or the vibrate off, or I can easily turn the ringer on simply by just sliding this up and down. So OnePlus, thank you for including it. Please never get rid of it. Going to the top of the OnePlus 13 right here, you'll also see that, yes, we have the microphones, but we still also get the IR blaster. Again, OnePlus, do not get rid of this, because for me personally, I still use that IR blaster, believe it or not. I mean, you don't see a lot of phones with an IR blaster these days, and it's nice to be able to, if you happen to lose your TV remote, I can easily just pull out my OnePlus 13 and bam, use that to control my TV or my air conditioner or my smart fan that I have in the living room and tons of other things, a projector. This IR blaster definitely comes in handy. Then going over to the right, we got the volume rockers and power button, which don't seem too high. They seem to be in a good place. Going down to the bottom, we get the microphone, SIM card slot, USB Type-C input, and the speaker. And then you will notice that all the way around the phone, it is a glossy finish. A matte finish would have been nice, but when it's nice and clean and you're just looking at the device, it really adds a nice touch mixed with this blue color right here. Beautiful. Then going over to the display, we are getting a 6.8-inch 2K 120 Hertz Pro XDR display with 4,500 nits of brightness. And let me tell you guys that the display here on the OnePlus 13 is absolutely beautiful. This year it is a flat display compared to last year's OnePlus 12, but you will notice all around the edges of the display, it does have a beveled finish. So it's not a super sharp flat display. It's slightly beveled, but it feels really nice in the hands. Honestly, for me personally, I feel that this has a better feel to it than a completely flat display. The main part of the display is where you want it flat, and then having these beveled edges just makes it feel a lot better in hand. But this display is absolutely beautiful. The colors have a nice vibrant look to them. Watching content on this display is very enjoyable. Gaming on this display, very enjoyable. And you really won't find yourself having to squint too hard either to see what's going on your display, because it does get nice and bright, especially when you are out using it in bright sunlight. So overall, I mean, the display is absolutely beautiful. And another cool thing about this display is that it's coming with the AquaTouch 2.0. So it's an enhanced AquaTouch compared to last last year's OnePlus 12, you can easily still use your device even if the screen is wet. If it's your hands touching the display, even though there's water on it, it will react to what you're doing rather than what the water is doing on the display, if that makes sense. So that Aqua Touch 2.0 definitely comes in handy, especially if you're using your phone out in the rain, or maybe you want to take it in the pool with you. So definitely a nice touch. And then we also have a glove mode. So this glove mode will allow you to use gloves as thick as 0.5 centimeters. I know for me, I wear gloves at work a lot, and I'm able to easily pull out my phone and use it with my gloves on. Yes, I have personally tested this out, and I use it pretty much every day because I always have gloves on my hands because of work. So it's nice that they gave us this feature on this device, so I don't have to constantly take my gloves off just to use my phone. I can keep them on and do whatever I need to do on my device. So that glove mode definitely comes in handy. Now, one new thing that OnePlus gave us this year with the OnePlus 13, and I believe it's the first device to ever have this feature, and that is having an IP69 rating. It still has the IP68 rating, which will of course allow you to submerge your phone at up to 1.5 meters for up to 30 minutes. But IP69 is different. It doesn't have to do with your phone being submerged in water or anything like that. That's why it's coming with both IP68 and IP69. IP69 is going to allow your phone to withstand water jets in 4 different directions. It can withstand a pressure of up to 1,450 PSI. And not only that, it can also withstand a temperature of up to 176 degrees Fahrenheit. So they're definitely bringing more durability to the OnePlus 13 compared to last year's OnePlus 12 or really any other device out on the market. It's a really, really nice feature. And we actually had a demo that we were able to check out at the OnePlus offshore event where they actually had this phone in a dishwasher with water jets just blasting this phone in all directions. And also, of course, in the dishwasher, you are getting hot water as well. And this phone was fine. I mean, they had that thing running like all day long. And it's pretty crazy that this phone is able to withstand that. And not only that, they also had a regular washer there, you know, like to wash your clothes. And they had the phone in that as well because, you know, who knows, maybe, one day you forget to take your phone out of your pants or your jacket and you happen to throw it in the washer with your clothes. This phone is able to withstand that as well. It's able to get tossed around in there and withstand that hot water. And like I said, all the pressure from that water as well. So IP69 on the OnePlus 13, very, very nice feature. Now, of course, this phone isn't invincible. So of course, OnePlus does offer cases for their device as well. And this is one that they did provide me. It is their aramid fiber case, and it does come in that blue color that matches the phone. And it's got a nice red ring around it. And you'll notice that mine did get kind of scuffed up because yes, I have dropped this phone a few times. So luckily enough, I had this case on when I dropped the phone and it perfectly protected my device. My OnePlus 13 still looks absolutely fine. So not only is it a good looking case, but still pretty protective as well. And if you find yourself interested in this case, the device, or anything else I show in this video, I'm gonna sure to have links down in the description below. Okay, now let's talk performance, because I mean, I am so impressed by the performance on the OnePlus 13 right here, running that Snapdragon 8 Elite, along with that 120 hertz of smoothness on the display. I mean, it's got this phone running buttery smooth. And I know that we say this, you know, every year, every time a new phone comes out, but I mean, they just took it to the next level with this device, along with the, you know, Oxygen OS, just everything combined. You're getting a great experience when it comes to performance. Even, you know, with just something as simple as just scrolling through the device. Like I said, you're gonna get a smooth experience when it comes to, you know, going in and out of apps. The animations look great, nice and smooth as well. Me personally, I have not once experienced any type of stuttering, any type of lag or freezing up. I mean, this phone has been handling everything, literally everything that I needed to, and just so much more. I'm able to edit my 4K videos on this device, handles it like a beast, able to just simply, you know, scroll through social media, whether it's Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever, scrolling through the Google feed, it handles all of that perfectly. Gaming on here has been great. And the cool thing about this device is that it now has a new cooling system along with everything else I mentioned, which keeps this device running good and running cool. So it comes with an upgraded vapor chamber with a dual layer 2K supercritical graphite thermal plates, and it's giving it an 8.6% increase over the OnePlus 12. So for me, I mean, already with the OnePlus 12, I was impressed by how much I was able to do on that phone without it overheating on me or really getting too hot. So with the OnePlus 13 right here, I'm able to do even more without this phone getting too hot on me, whether it's, you know, like I said, gaming or, you know, running multiple apps at the same time, whether it's, you know, doing tons of 4K video recording or even 8K video recording. This phone is able to stay nice and cool and still perform very, very well. So just when it comes to overall performance here with the OnePlus 13, I am very, very impressed. Now, of course, with that Snapdragon 8 Elite chip that we are getting in this device also comes some AI features as well. And one of those AI features that I personally find to be very useful is the AI assistance in the Notes app. So if I need to type out a voiceover for a video and I kind of don't really like the way I personally worded everything, this AI feature definitely helps me to clean it up, to format it, to polish it up. It can continue writing for me. So if I really can't think of anything more to say, I can easily click that continue writing feature and it will type out even more for me to add on to my voiceover or notes, wherever it is. It can elaborate it for me, shorten it for me, give it a more formal look or give it a more casual look. So definitely a nice AI feature when it comes to notes, but it doesn't stop just there. We're also getting an AI photo editor, which can actually come in handy for editing your photos as well. So of course we get an AI detailed boost, which is going to boost the quality of the photo, bringing it up to 4K resolution. So that's pretty cool. We also have an AI eraser, which we have seen in other devices, but it actually does work really good on this device as well. We're getting an AI unblur if you happen to, you know, take a blurry photo, which this device hardly ever does. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But if you have other photos that have transferred over, maybe they have a blurry look to them or older photos, you can unblur them with this feature. And then you have AI reflection eraser. Now you're probably thinking, okay, what is that? So there are some times where we happen to take a photo through a window, through a glass window, and sometimes you'll get those reflections from objects in the window and you can see that, and it's kind of, you know, getting in the way of what you're actually trying to take a picture of. Well, with this AI feature right here, it will take away whatever's reflecting on the glass to give you a clean picture. And it pretty much makes it look like you didn't take the photo from behind the glass, if that makes sense. So it can definitely come in handy for situations like that and can definitely save your photo. Now, it's not perfect every single time. If you got tons of stuff going on in the reflection, yeah, it can probably be impossible to remove every single thing and really clean up that photo. But I mean, if you have a reflection here and there, it'll remove those for you to really clean up your picture. So nice AI photo editing features that we have here. And then aside from that, we're also getting some AI assistance within the camera app as well. When it comes to taking photos and videos, you do have a little bit of AI working in the background just to help give you, better, cleaner photos and video as well. But before we talk about the cameras right here, which are actually my favorite thing about this device, let me quickly just talk about battery life. In the OnePlus 13 right here, we are getting a 6,000 massive battery in this device right here. I mean, that should pretty much speaks for itself. Yes, it's an all-day phone. It's gonna last you an entire day. To be quite honest with you guys, I haven't really been going into the settings to see what my screen on time is or anything like that throughout my days. All I know is that I'm able to use it all day without having to throw it on the charger. I do a lot throughout my day on this device right here. It has been my main device, like I said, for over these past 3 weeks. Takes care of everything I needed to, and I don't have to worry about throwing it on the charger midday or even later in the day. It lasts me all day long. And I think I actually mentioned this with the OnePlus 12, that my charging habits have actually changed since using the OnePlus 12, because we got that super fast 80-watt super charging, and it charges the phone fast enough to where I don't have to charge overnight anymore. So lately with the OnePlus 13, same thing. It actually comes with a 100-watt fast charging, although you will have to buy that 100-watt fast charger separately if you do want those speeds. But in the box, it still comes with the 80-watt SuperVOOC fast charger, which for me personally is more than fast enough. So the way my charging habits are now, I either charge my device before I go to sleep, throw it on the charger, let it charge up to 100%, take it off, and it's off the charger the whole night. It's off the charger the whole entire day, the next day, and I'll charge it the same again, or I'll wait till the next morning before I go to work, throw it on the charger, it's charged by the time I'm dressed up and ready to go to work. So that's the really cool thing about the charging speeds on this device right here. But not only that, that is wire charging. When it comes to wireless charging, we're still getting that 50-watt SuperVOOC fast wireless charging, which is still faster charging than other devices that charge fast wired. So that alone right there impresses me as well. And OnePlus actually gave us a magnetic wireless SuperVOOC fast charger this year, which kind of works like MagSafe, but the only way to use it is if you have one of their cases or maybe another case that actually has the magnets in the back, and then it will stick to the back just like that. And you can be able to use this to wirelessly charge your OnePlus 13 still at 50 watts. And the cool thing about this one right here, this magnetic wireless charger that they gave us, is that it also works as a cooling system. So you got some fans in there as well. So if you're doing some heavy gaming, yeah, you still get that advanced cooling system, but this is just helping out. So you're getting that double cooling effect, if that makes sense. Definitely keeping your phone cooling. You can do all the gaming you want as long as you have this hooked up. Now, the charging brick does not come in the box with this. You simply just use the charging brick that comes with your OnePlus 13 right here. So very cool that they included that as well. Now, of course, I'm still going to be bringing you guys my all-day battery drain test with the OnePlus 13 right here, so you can really see what battery life is like throughout my day, what my usage is, and all that good stuff. If you've been following the channel for a while, you already know how it goes. So make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, so you don't miss out on the video or any other videos I have coming for the OnePlus 13 right here. But that's enough about battery life. Battery life is great, powerful. I have no complaints. But let's talk about my favorite thing about the OnePlus 13 right here, and that is the cameras. So the OnePlus 13 right here is coming with a 50 megapixel main camera, a 50 megapixel ultra wide angle camera, and a 50 megapixel 3x telephoto camera with up to 120 times zoom. Yes, just like the OnePlus 12, we're still getting that 120 times zoom. So let's start off with photos. I am truly impressed with the cameras on this device when it comes to taking photos. I feel like I'm taking photos all the time because of how much I enjoy the cameras on this device. Definitely a huge upgrade coming from the OnePlus 12. And I already thought the OnePlus 12 did a great job at taking photos. I know there was a lot of people that didn't, but me personally, I really liked it. Now with the OnePlus 13, I love it even more. I'm able to take some great shots with the cameras on this device right here, whether I'm using the ultra wide angle lens, the main lens, or the telephoto lens. And you'll see, you know, I'm throwing up pictures right here for you guys to check out, so you can see a lot of the photos that I've taken with this device, whether I'm taking it during the day or at night. I've been able to get some really good shots with the cameras on this device. And OnePlus really did their thing this year with the cameras when it comes to taking photos. And one cool thing is the action mode. So this has an action mode, and it's not really a setting that you have to choose. It's really you just pressing and holding down the shutter button, and it'll take multiple photos at a time of a moving subject. And then once you take your finger off, it'll finish. And then you go to that picture and it takes the best part of that picture and gets it nice and clear for you. I'm not sure exactly how it works. I'm assuming it takes all those shots and kind of puts them together to give you the best photo possible. And that subject that you took a picture of, you know, moving, comes out nice and clear. And even without that, I noticed I was trying to catch my son running around the house in this New Year's hat. And, you know, he didn't want to take the picture. He's just running around having a good time. I'm trying to get a picture of him, and I'm just, you know, hitting the shutter button once. And even then, I was still able to get a clear picture of my son running around being silly. So even when it comes to taking pictures of a moving subject, the cameras on here still do a great job. So just overall, when it comes to taking photos, I absolutely love the cameras here on the OnePlus 13, and it has been my main camera phone for taking pictures. Now let's talk about video. We are getting up to 4K 60 frames per second video on these cameras right here. And we also get Dolby Vision while recording at 4K 60 as well, with the rear facing cameras and the front facing cameras, which is a nice feature. And then we also have up to 8K 30 frames per second video recording as well. Now, I am going to do a full separate 4K video test with this device right here, so make sure you stay tuned for that video. But let me go ahead and just show you guys a quick video sample coming from the cameras on this device. Check it out. All right, so starting off with the front-facing camera at 4K 30 frames per second, all handheld. I'm also using the internal microphone, so y'all can let me know what you think about not only the video quality, but the sound quality as well, and stabilization. Just go and do a nice pan around here really quick, and there's actually quite a few, it doesn't look like it right here on camera because of the area that I'm in, but there's actually quite a few bit of people here at the park here on New Year's Day. But absolutely beautiful day today. Let's go and start off with just a nice, you know, steady walk here. Now I am not on flat ground. I'm kind of on like a hill with some grass and some sand here on the side. What do y'all think? Let's go ahead and go into a nice steady jog here. Check out stabilization. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Let me go over here, get this lake behind me. Woo! Sun is pretty bright. Well, this is what the sun behind me, and the beautiful lake over there. And this is what the sun directly in my face. So you can see it's very, very bright. But what do y'all think? 4K 30 frames per second with the front facing camera. Woo! Headed into the storm. Got both ships over there. Look how massive these ships are right here. We got one. Now this one's ours right here. Super windy right now. It's raining. Look how tall this slide is right here. I don't even know if there's anybody going down that right now. Pretty crazy though. All right, so taking it over to the rear facing camera, starting at 4K, 30 frames per second. Just doing a nice pan around here. Get a look at the moon over there. What do y'all think? Let's go into a nice steady walk here. Check out stabilization at night. Doesn't seem to be doing too bad. I got the ocean right next to me. Let's see if we can see some waves. I'm sure nobody's gonna be recording in this dark of an environment over here. But look at that, you can even see some of the waves. Not bad. Let's keep going. Of course, we also have the ultra wide angle lens. I'm gonna pan around with that real quick. And then we have the 3x telephoto. And then of course you do have the option to zoom in 18 times. All right, so what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. Honestly, for me personally, I think the cameras can still use a little bit of work when it does come to the video side of things. Yes, video has improved coming from the OnePlus 12. Still looking pretty good, but honestly, I feel it can look just a little bit better. And sometimes the stabilization can be just a little bit off, a little bit stuttery, jittery at times. But like I said, I do think it's improved coming from the OnePlus 12, you know, comparing it to last year's device. But I feel like it can be improved just a little bit better just when it comes to the video side of things. The photo side of things, amazing, I love it. Video side of things can use a little bit more work on that. The microphones I think actually sound really good though when, you know, talking to the camera, but y'all let me know what you think about that as well, because in those videos I just showed you, I was talking to the camera. So let me know what you think about the microphone quality as well. But one thing that OnePlus did improve on is the switching between lenses. It's just a lot more smoother now. There's not really a stop and then pop into the next lens and then stop and then pop into the next lens. It's more of a smoother scroll between lenses, so you don't get too much, you know, stuttering switching from lens to lens. So I think that was a nice touch there when it comes to the cameras. But overall, the OnePlus 13, I mean, I have been enjoying this device. Beautiful looking device, great performing device, performs like a boss. Battery life, absolutely amazing. Cameras are great. I mean, it's really hard to hate anything about this device right here. Like, there's small little improvements here and there that can be done, but overall it is a great device. Now, when it comes to pricing, everybody's favorite part, right? OnePlus is actually coming out with two different models for the OnePlus 13 right here. The first one is going to be the Black Eclipse model. That is going to be the only one coming with 12 gigabytes of RAM and 256 gigabytes of storage, and that one is going for around $900. But they also have another model coming with 16 gigabytes of RAM RAM and 512 gigabytes of internal storage. And for that one, you are able to get all three colors, the Black Eclipse, the Midnight Ocean, and the Arctic Dawn as well. Now, you can actually save up to $899, around 900 bucks, with an eligible trade-in for either the OnePlus 13 or OnePlus 13R. That one is coming in a separate video. And OnePlus is once again giving us that $100 instant credit when you trade in any phone in any condition. They did this last year with the OnePlus 12. Doesn't matter how broken your phone is or what phone it is, they will still give you an instant $100 credit to go towards your new OnePlus 13. But if you do find yourself interested in the OnePlus 13, I'll make sure to have some links down in the description below. They're gonna be selling it on Amazon, Best Buy, or the OnePlus website. No matter where you get it, you're still going to be able to get a great deal on the OnePlus 13. But y'all let me know what you think down in the comment sections below. Do you see yourself picking up this device? I know I have a lot of OnePlus lovers that like to watch the channel and all the OnePlus 12 content that I put out, and I know y'all have been waiting for the OnePlus 13. So y'all let me know what you think down in the comment sections below. Thank you all so very much for watching. If you did like this video and find it helpful, make sure you give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any other future videos I have coming, because I have tons more videos coming for the OnePlus 13. Thanks for watching. This is Josh Quinones. I will see you on the next one. Peace out.